Welcome to Section 4, called Traffic Safety. Let's jump right in. Brakes that fail, engines freezing from lack of oil, lights that do not work, or power and engine failure that lock steering. Any of these problems can be a recipe for disaster. Can you tell what they all have in common? You got it. They all could have been avoided by properly maintaining the vehicle. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure is a well-known platitude. So it is with safety on the road. If drivers keep their vehicle in good repair and service and regularly and frequently, many of these dangers of the road will pass them by. Just remember, we are not talking about your car. We're talking about your life.
Your vehicle has to meet certain requirements to be able to drive safely on the road. You must be sure to keep good maintenance on your vehicle so that it operates safely for you and others. For example, headlights, windshield wipers, brake lights, mirrors. You must ensure that these are operating properly at all times. If they are not, then you should consider not driving until you can get them fixed.
Hi, I'm Nora, and I'm going to be your host for Section 4. The engine of your car is the power factory of your car. All other systems in your car control something. Some systems control the engine, and others control heat, friction, and waste. Properly maintaining all your vehicle systems will not only make your car run better, but help ensure your safety on the road. In this section, we will discuss your car's systems. Let's talk about tires. Make sure your tires are in good condition and properly inflated. Check them when they're cold. Driving heats the air and increases the pressure from 2 to 6 pounds per square inch. That's PSI. Caution. Underinflated tires wear out faster, are subject to blowouts due to flex, the cords get too hot and weaken, and hydroplane at lower speeds. Now, if your tires are overinflated, the center of the tread rises and closes the rain grooves, forming a channel for water to rise and lift. Traction is what gives the tires control over the road. Also, traction is provided by contact with the road. Tread provides drainage, squeegees the water away. Tires are rated by tread type and wear, traction, and temperatures. Temperatures will affect pressure 1 pound per 10 degrees. Tires are bonded with heat, so heat will cause them to unbond. Over or under inflation, overloading, skidding, spinning, and high speeds all generate heat and will lower tire efficiency in life. Pressure must be a compromise, performance versus ride. Lower pressure gives smoother rides, but keep the above factors in mind. 3 pounds under maximum is reasonable. Rotation and alignment can also add life and safety to your tires. There are marks built into your tires, tread wear bars, to show degree of wear. Look for uneven wearing, shows poor alignment, balance, or inflation. Get a pressure gauge and learn to use it. Inspect your tires for wear, nails, and damage regularly. Make sure your spare tire is in good condition and keep it properly inflated. Also, be sure your tire repair or changing kit is in good condition.
Tread depth. The minimum legal, though not necessarily safe, tread depth for your tires is 1/32 of an inch. To check your tire's tread depth, examine the tread wear bars that are built into the tire. When the tread wear bars are even with the surface of the tread at more than 2 spots around the tire is no longer legal or safe to use.
Let's talk about the importance of good lighting. Headlamps. During darkness, every motor vehicle other than a motorcycle shall be equipped with at least 2 lighted headlamps, with at least 1 on each side of the front of the vehicle. And, except as to vehicles registered prior to January 1st, 1930, they shall be located directly above or in advance of the front axle of the vehicle. The headlamps and every light source in any headlamp unit shall be located at a height of not more than 54 inches nor less than 22 inches. On cloudy days, fog, dusk, and nighttime lessens your ability to see and be seen. Make sure all your lights, front, side, rear, and brake, are functional. Be sure to check both your high and low beams. You may find that the high beams work and the low ones don't. Never use high beams in fog, rain, or snow. It's important always to turn on your low beams in fog, rain, or snow to increase visibility. The law requires that you use your headlights 30 minutes after sunset and leave them on until 30 minutes before sunrise. Additionally, headlights must be used anytime a driver cannot see at least 1,000 feet ahead. Rear lighting equipment, their purpose and requirements. Taillights. During darkness, every motor vehicle shall be equipped with at least 2 lighted tail lamps, red in color, which shall be plainly visible from all distances within 1,000 feet to the rear, or 500 feet prior to 1969. These are needed so that drivers traveling behind you can identify your vehicle at night.
Brake lights. Every vehicle manufactured on or after January 1st, 1979, other than a motorcycle, shall be equipped with 2 stop lamps, red in color. If manufactured before that date, stop lamps shall be red or yellow, visible from a distance of 300 feet to the rear, both during normal sunlight and at night. These are needed so that drivers traveling behind you can identify when you're slowing down or stopping.
Backup lights. Every motor vehicle other than a motorcycle shall be equipped with 1 or more backup lamps. Backup lamps shall be so directed as to project a white light illuminating the roadway to the rear of the vehicle for a distance not to exceed 75 feet. These are needed so that drivers traveling behind you can see that you're intending to back up.
Equipment of vehicles. This bill amends the minimum height requirement for red fog tail lamps to not lower than 12 inches, previously 15 inches, or higher than 60 inches.
Signal lamps and devices. Turn signal system required. Whenever any motor vehicle is towing a trailer coach or a camp trailer, the combination of vehicles shall be equipped with a lamp-type turn signal system. These are needed so that other drivers can see that you're intending to change lanes or make a turn. Turn signal system. Any vehicle may be equipped with a lamp-type turn signal system capable of clearly indicating any intention to turn either to the right or to the left. Visibility requirement of signals. A lamp-type turn signal shall be plainly visible and understandable in normal sunlight and at nighttime from a distance of at least 300 feet to the front and rear of the vehicle, except that turn signal lamps on vehicles of size required to be equipped with clearance lamps shall be visible from a distance of 500 feet during such times. Maintaining your lights is very important. Keep all your lights clean. Make sure to maintain and clean your headlights, taillights, mirrors, windshield, and windows. The position of your headlights is important as well. Headlights aimed too high will blind oncoming drivers and create a potential disaster for both drivers. Auxiliary driving and passing lights. Any motor vehicle may be equipped with, but not to exceed, 2 auxiliary driving lamps mounted on the front at a height of not less than 16 inches nor more than 42 inches. Fog lamps, driving lamps, and passing lamps look similar to one another, but must meet different photometric specifications, and the laws concerning their use are different. Single beam. Spotting a motorcycle at night can be very dangerous. Motorcycles are only armed with a single beam. Motorcycles must drive with their lights on at all times, which adds to their visibility. Oscillating beam headlights are legal in daylight driving. Fluid levels. Make sure that your auto's fluid levels are correct. Learn how to check your oil, your water, antifreeze, battery electrolyte, transmission and power steering and brake fluids. You can save time, money, and trouble. Make sure you have enough gas. 70% of all disabled vehicles are out of gas. Other car systems. Electrical. Ensure basic systems are in good order. Lights, make sure the connections are good, no shorts, bulbs, etc. These are required systems to be used in times of darkness and low visibility, or to provide extra visibility for safety. Includes headlights, turn signals, brake and backup lights, emergency flashers, etc. Also, starter motor, relay, solenoid, etc. Plug wires, distributor cap, points, plugs, etc. Make sure battery terminals are clean and connections and wires are good. Brakes, very important, required on all vehicles. If disc, make sure pads, calipers, and discs are all in good repair. If drums, check the shoes, drums, and cylinders periodically. Some firms offer free checks. Make sure the fluid, power, and hydraulic is up to the correct level. If you drive through deep water on the road, slow down and tap your brakes several times after you pass through to vaporize the water that may have gotten on the shoes. Parking and emergency brakes are also very important. According to statistics, over 70% of all cars have improperly adjusted parking brakes.
3. Belts. Your car's engine has belts required to run the engine properly. One of the most important belts is the timing belt. Without this belt, the engine can't run. Checking your timing belt for wear or looseness will let you know if the belt may likely break soon. Look for signs of wear, such as cracks, shredding, or excessive slack. Also look for signs of oil leaks from the adjacent seals, which can damage the belt and considerably shorten its life. Your vehicle owner's manual will recommend at what mileage the timing belt must be replaced. These intervals range from every 60,000 miles to every 105,000 miles. If you don't periodically inspect your timing belt, it might break at an inopportune time.
Now your starting system. Make sure your engine is properly tuned and timed. Keep all cylinders operating at proper compression levels. Your transmission. If it's automatic, check for proper fluid levels, smooth operation, and no slipping. If it's standard, make sure there's smooth operation and no slipping or missing, and your clutch operates smoothly and does not slip or drag. Miscellaneous. Safety warning lights, shocks, and wheel bearings are all important. Horns are emergency signaling devices, not for voicing anger or frustration. Your horns must be audible for at least 200 feet and not excessively loud or harsh. The body should be sound and not pose a hazard to the driver or others. Let's talk about your windshields. A passenger vehicle other than a motorcycle, every bus, motor truck, or truck tractor, and every fire truck, fire engine, or other fire apparatus, whether publicly or privately owned, must be equipped with an adequate windshield. And now your windshield wipers. Every new motor vehicle, except motorcycles, must be equipped with two such windshield wipers, one mounted on the right half and one on the left half of the windshield, except that any motor vehicle may be equipped with a single wiper so long as it meets the wipe area requirements in federal motor vehicle safety standards governing windshield wiping and washing systems. Condition and use of windshield wipers. Windshield wipers must be maintained in good operating condition and must provide clear vision through the windshield for the driver. Wipers must be operated under conditions of fog, snow, or rain, and be capable of effectively clearing the windshield under all ordinary storm or load conditions while the vehicle is in operation. Defective windshields and rear windows. It is unlawful to operate any motor vehicle upon a highway when the windshield or rear window is in such a defective condition as to impair the driver's vision to the front or rear. Sunscreening devices. Sunscreens or sun visors are required in all automobiles. They help block the glare from the sun and help you concentrate on the road.
Sunscreening devices. Sunscreens or sun visors are permitted in all automobiles if certain requirements are met. They help block the glare from the sun and help you concentrate on the road. They may only be applied to the front side windows if the driver or front seat passenger has in their possession a letter or document signed by a licensed physician and surgeon certifying that the person must be shaded from the sun due to a medical condition. The devices may not be used during darkness.
Let's talk about mirrors. Every motor vehicle subject to registration in this state, except a motorcycle, shall be equipped with not less than 2 mirrors, including one affixed to the left-hand side, so located as to reflect the driver a view of the highway for a distance of at least 200 feet to the rear of such vehicle.
The following describe types of when a vehicle shall be equipped with mirrors on both left and right-hand sides. 1. When a driver's view to the rear is so constructed or loaded that it is obstructed. 2. If you are towing a vehicle and that vehicle or load obstructs the driver's view to the rear. 3. When it's a bus or a trolley. Note: these do not apply to passenger vehicle if the view is obstructed by a load which consists of passengers.
Having clear windows and mirrors. Keep your windshield and side windows clean inside and out. Bright sun or headlights on a dirty window can make it hard to see out. You should clear ice, frost, or dew from all windows before you drive. It's illegal to block your view of the road by putting signs or other objects in the front windshield. Don't hang things in the mirror. Don't block your view through the back or side windows with objects or signs. And tinted safety glass is allowed in a vehicle if the glass meets U.S. Department of Transportation standards and it's installed in a location permitted by those standards. Motorists with sun-sensitive skin can use removable sunscreens on their vehicle side windows during daylight travel if they have a letter from their physician. Windshield stickers, etc. are permitted only in 4 places. Number 1, a 7-inch square in the lower corner of the windshield farthest from the driver. Number 2, a 5-inch square in the lower corner nearest the driver. Number 3, a 7-inch square in the lower corner of the rear window farthest removed from the driver. And number 4, side windows to the rear of the driver. Make sure you're able to see and be seen. If you drive in rain or snow, you may have to stop sometimes to wipe mud or snow off your windshield, headlights, and taillights. Adjusting your seat and mirrors. You should always adjust the seat, mirrors, and safety belt before starting your car. You may have an accident if you try to adjust them while driving. Adjust your seat so that you are high enough to see the road. If you're still too low, you should use a seat cushion. Do this before putting on your safety belt.
Adjust your rear and side mirrors before you start driving. If your vehicle has a day-night mirror, learn how to use it. The night setting reduces the headlight glare from cars behind you and helps you see better.
Enhancing driving with aids. Sunglasses. Did you know that while you're driving in the sunshine, you run the risk of actually being blinded by the light? That can put you in a dangerous situation. Before you cruise off into the sunset, be sure to wear a pair of sunglasses. You may be inside the car, but you're not protected from the sun. Wearing sunglasses while you drive prevents exposure to UV rays, as well as sun damage to the eyelids, which can lead to skin cancer. Sun glare can be extremely dangerous to drivers. Blinding sunshine can block oncoming vehicles, traffic control devices, and pedestrians from your sight. Wearing a pair of sunglasses will help to reduce the risk of sun blindness. Just be sure to pay attention to the type of lens you choose.
Windshield water repellent. A great aid that can be used to enhance your driving is the use of an auto-designed water repellent on your windshield. These specially formulated chemical solutions are applied to windshields, where they form a bond with the glass and help to repel rain, sleet, and snow, in effect, creating an invisible windshield wiper that can vastly improve visibility in wet, wintry weather. When water hits the surface of a windshield treated with this product, the chemical compound in the treatment causes the water to bead and roll off the windshield. The benefits of water-repellent glass treatment are many: improved all-weather visibility and safety, increased driving comfort, and easier removal of visibility-hindering objects like frost, ice, salt, mud, and bugs. A university-administered test found that water-repellent glass treatment improved the driving response of a person up to a full second by increasing visibility in wet conditions. To put that into perspective, that's about 4 car lengths of extra stopping distance at highway speeds, a distance that can mean the difference between a close call and an expensive bumper-crunching collision. Also, because water is more easily removed, these treatments can also make removing snow and ice easier. In addition, the treatment helps wiper blades be more effective by beating any moisture on the windshield so the wipers can easily whisk it away. Application of the treatment is quick and easy, something that can be easily performed by your automotive technician while your vehicle is being serviced. The treatment is generally applied with a sponge or other applicator and allowed to dry briefly. Depending on the climate where you live, the water-repellent glass treatment can last as long as a year, but on average, it should be reapplied every 6 months for best results. Safety is no small matter on wet, slick winter roads, where every last bit of visibility can help you avoid a collision. Make sure you're as prepared as possible for winter driving by asking your service technician for more information about water-repellent glass treatment. Convex mirror. The more road you can see, the more trouble you can avoid. Countless collisions occur every day because people simply don't notice each other. The use of a convex or panoramic mirror is a great addition to your car to enhance your driving. Like having eyes in the back of your head, this wide-angle convex glass mirror gives you an expansive view of what's going on behind you for greater driving safety. Sure, an owl can twist its head around nearly 360 degrees for major visibility, but our human anatomy just doesn't work that way. Besides, taking your eyes off the road is a surefire recipe for disaster. With a convex or panoramic mirror on board, you can keep a close eye on your backside and your blind spots. Backup warning device. Drivers often have a limited view of objects behind the vehicle when a vehicle is being reversed. This can result in inadvertent collisions, resulting in personal injury to unseen individuals, such as small children playing on driveways, or in damage to the vehicle from striking short posts or walls in parking lots. An audible backup warning device provides an alert to the vehicle driver if the presence of an unseen object behind their vehicle is detected. Backup warning devices may use radar or ultrasonic transmitters and receivers facing to the rear of the vehicle in order to detect any objects in the path as the vehicle reverses. The detector is wired into the vehicle's reversing light circuit so that it is only in operation when the vehicle is in reverse gear. The system detects objects behind the vehicle and gives either audible warnings or illuminates a series of lights to indicate the vehicle's proximity to the object. Some systems use a rearward-looking camera to identify objects behind a vehicle that is reversing. The resulting image can be monitored directly by the driver on an in-vehicle display screen or in a specially modified rearview mirror. Alternatively, computer-based image processing can be used to automatically detect fixed objects and/or pedestrians and issue an alert. An audible backup warning device is something to consider adding to your car as another aid to enhance your driving. It's an extra precaution that can be taken to help avoid collisions and improve safety to those around your car that you may not see or may not see you.